Hi, my name is Jada Marie Stacy, and I can't even tell you guys where I was 2 years ago and where I am today. I mean, I literally went from my car being in repo status to like literally talking about where to hide it to paying the minimum on my credit card so that I could then buy gas for my husband to get to work, having chronic illnesses and not being able to do a job and not knowing what else to do. I can't believe how we have gone from just barely surviving to absolutely thriving. My husband actually just joined the army. He's a combat medic, and it has been his dream for years. He's always wanted to do it. But if you know anything about the military, they don't really pay much. And so we were worried about the stability of our finances to be able to do that. Well, I went from not being able to bring in any income to us crazy struggling. I was literally living in my car at one point. I'm not even kidding. And moving in with my in laws and living on the top floor of the house because we couldn't afford to have something, to now being the sole provider, making more than most people do in a 9 to 5, and being able to help my husband follow his dreams to go into the military and serve our great nation. I am just blown away. I'd never done anything like this. I was one of those people that was like, no, there's not actually a job that you can do from home that you can make money with. Like, no, thank you. I was the biggest skeptic out there. But I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was so tired of having my bills not paid, of constantly getting called by debt collectors, of literally not even having the money for food. Y'all, I grew up not having enough food in the fridge. I grew up in generational poverty. My mom working multiple jobs to provide for all five of us. And that followed me into adulthood. And I was bound and determined to find a way out of it. And so when Q fell into my lap, it changed everything because of the mentorship, because of the systems, because of the ability to come in with no experience, no influence. I didn't even have a good Facebook. Like, it was so bad, to being able to be one in the top 1% in the entire company and teach other people to do exactly what I do and be able to stay home and work their business in the way that fits around their life. Having chronic illnesses, sometimes my health rules me. But because I have that financial freedom, I am able to rule my day, rule my business, and rule my income. It doesn't rule me. And so being able to have that freedom to be able to support my husband in his dreams, having that freedom to do what's best for my body, not having to work on someone else's dime, not having to build someone else's dreams and to be able to build my own, is something you could not pay me to go back to. I will never go back to that way of life because I found what it truly means to be an entrepreneur. And Q has taught me how to be financially secure, not even just with the income, but with our free financial coaching. When you come in and you become a partner, you get that immediately handed to you. Y'all, I had such bad habits. Both my husband and I did. We had no idea how to manage our finances. We had no idea how to make those dollars stretch because neither of us really grew up in situations that would teach us that. And so when we got assigned our free financial advisor, the day we signed up, it changed everything. We were able to pay off $35,000 in medical debt for me. We were able to pay off our credit cards. We were able to create a savings account. And I have been a part of Q for 2 years now. And I still am talking to my financial advisor because I want to know how to be the best possible financially free person that I can be, invest and have a savings and continue to build that wealth, because I'm not doing this for the short term. I am doing this for generational wealth for generations to come. I am creating a legacy with Q. And all of this is possible because of this company, because of the ability to have the systems, because they care so much about our individual success. I can tell you honestly that if it wasn't for Q, I do not know where we would be financially right now. My husband wouldn't be following his dreams. I wouldn't be able to stay home. We want to start a family and be able to completely provide for them at home, to do everything that we've dreamed of without having to sacrifice our time with them. What would time freedom mean for you? What would being able to do what you wanted to do when you wanted to do it mean for your family and your littles? What would the ability to have savings when something happens? This year, 2020, has impacted all of our lives. And this is going to impact us in 2021 too. So don't think that when New Year's hits, we're just going to get a reset button. Like, this is going to be something we continue to work with and continue to, a lot of people struggle through. My husband was laid off for almost this entire year this year. Almost this entire year. I was the sole provider. And that's just crazy to me because I couldn't even work before Q. And so to go from having that stability and having that ability to work from home and for us to be safe from everything going on and to not have to worry when my husband got laid off and never received his unemployment to this day, the fact that we are good and healthy and happy and able to pay all of our bills, what would you give for that? What would you give for the ability to make sure that your family is firewalled, that you have a plan B that's becoming your plan A? What would you do for an extra $1,000 a month? Or maybe you're a big dreamer like me, an extra $10,000 a month, maybe $100,000 a month. It is insane the amount of possibilities that we have here with Q. So if you're done being sick and tired, if you're ready to have your why stop being your excuses and turn it into your reasons, because trust me, I had every single reason not to do this. I had every odd stacked against me. Anything that can go wrong did go wrong, but I stopped letting my excuses determine my future. And if you are in that same boat, and you want to provide for your family and you want to be able to have that freedom and you're so done with living paycheck to paycheck, let's have a conversation. Whoever sent you this video obviously cares a lot about you because this is something we're really picky about. Quality over quantity any day. We pour so much into our people and we want to make sure that we are picking the right people to pour into. So if you're ready to take that chance, if you're even just interested, message the person back who sent you this video. They will help you evaluate if this is for you. But if you're ready to change your life, if you're ready to go from surviving to thriving, let's talk.